In this video, I'm going to be talking all about Instagram marketing, and I'm going to give you 5 advanced little tips and tricks to use to grow your Instagram and to grow your business. Hey folks, Mr. Gavin Bell here, and in this video I'm going to share 5 of my favorite Instagram marketing tips. Instagram is one of those platforms that is just so ripe right now. It's the potential to have conversations, to meet new people, to create great content, to provide value to an audience and get that audience into your funnel and into your business is just too good to pass up on. And I see so many business owners not getting it right. They're doing some of the right things, but they just don't have all of the right things there. And so in this video, I want to share with you 5 advanced tips that are going to take you from here to here on Instagram. Tip number 1 is to change your name on Instagram. Most people will typically just have their name, like Gavin Bell, but what we want to do is change that name to something like marketing tips or bridal dress shop or something that people are going to be searching for. And there's 2 reasons we want to do this. First of all, is that piece of real estate on your profile is in bold and it's going to be the first thing that people see. So if they come to your profile and just see your name, that's cool. But if they come to your profile and you have something like digital marketing tips, that immediately tells them what they're going to get from following you on Instagram. Now, if we look at our Instagram profile, really what it is a sales page. And it's a sales page to either get somebody to follow us or get somebody to message us or get someone to click the link in our bio. So we want to use every part of that profile, and the name being the best and biggest bit because it's bold, to get somebody to take that action. So we want to use that in order to get people to take that action that we want to take. The second reason we want to do it comes down to search, and it's like I've just spoken about. If we have digital marketing tips, when someone goes onto Instagram and types in digital marketing tips, we're more likely to come up number 1. So on Instagram, we're always trying to find new ways to get reach, to get found. That's why we use hashtags. If we have our keywords in that name, we're more likely to be found when somebody types in those search terms. Tip number 2 is to use the highlights section of your Instagram feed in a way that drives people to take that action or drives people to follow you. So what a lot of business owners might do is have things like a specific conference that we're at, like Social Media Marketing World, and it'll just be pictures from the conference. Or they might have something like the weekend with my kids or my holiday to Bali. And these things are all great, don't get me wrong, but they're highlights for you. They're highlights so you can go look back at your highlights and go, oh, wasn't that such a fun holiday with the children? They're not there to get a business result. And what we want to do is use our highlights to get a business result, whether that's somebody following us, someone clicking the link in our bio, or whatever it may be for you. So I want you to think about what could you put in those highlights that would actually be of value to your audience. So for example, what I've got in there is something like results, where I just share all the results of my program and people that have worked with me and the testimonials and the case studies that I have. Because when someone comes onto my profile, they read that I'm a Facebook ads guy, then I show them the results, they're much more likely to take me seriously, it shows authority, and they're much more likely to go, oh, maybe I can get those results. My third tip is to use Instagram TV. What I found when I'm posting videos on Instagram, you get a far better reach when you post the video through Instagram TV and then use the preview feature to post a preview of that Instagram TV episode onto your feed. So here's a little tip for you. If you have, let's say, a 55-second video, you're not able to put that onto Instagram TV with a preview to your feed. It has to be 60 seconds or more. So what to do is just edit 5 more seconds into that video, even if it's just a blank screen. So it allows you to post it to Instagram TV, which then allows you to post it as a preview into your feed, and you're gonna get much more reach and way more views. And the reason that this happens is because Instagram TV is a relatively new feature for Instagram. And because it's a relatively new feature, they over-index it in the platform. And so you're more likely to get people watching that video because it's on Instagram TV. My fourth tip is to use what Gary Vee calls the $1.80 tactic, which is going and searching relevant hashtags relating to your niche, your space, your industry, wherever your audience hangs out, and to go and find all the top pictures in each of those hashtags and just to leave your 2 cents, to go and drop a comment or to drop a DM. So for example, you might want to go and look at the hashtag from a conference that you know your audience is at. For me, that might be something like Social Media Marketing World. So I go to the hashtag and I look at all the pictures that people have posted from the conference. And I simply just go onto the picture and just leave my 2 cents, leave a comment. And that starts a conversation with you and that person that you know is in your audience because they've used that specific hashtag. So this is like an outbound method, which takes a lot of time and effort. But because you're taking time and effort, people are always like taken aback and they're like, oh, this guy's left a comment. Who is this guy? I'm gonna check them out. And then they might follow you. Before I get into the fifth and final tip, if you've liked this video so far, please be sure to drop a like, drop a thumbs up, drop a comment if you've got any questions or any thoughts on the things that I'm speaking about, and be sure to share it with a friend. Okay, so tip number 5 is to use line breaks and paragraphs when you're writing out a caption. If you've tried to write out a long caption on Instagram, you'll probably know that you're not able to create different paragraphs just using the return key. What it does is when you post it, it just puts it into one big paragraph. But there's this really cool tool that I've used, which I'll link below, which allows you to just copy and paste your text into the tool. It then creates the line breaks for you. You copy and paste that back into Instagram and boom, you've got a really nice, well-written caption that will capture people's attention. It's going to take up more real estate on the feed, which means people are going to spend more time, more attention on it, which is always good. And it just looks and feels good. It reads like a proper post on Facebook or LinkedIn or a blog post, making it easier to read. And if people are spending more time, more attention, then Instagram are going to share that with more people. It's going to over-index in the algorithm and the platform, and it's just a really good thing to do. So I really like to, if I'm writing out a long post, to use that line breaks just to take up more space, to make it look better, to make it read better. And it's always really worked. So those are my 5 advanced Instagram marketing tips, things that if you use and utilize, you're going to get more reach, more followers, and hopefully more people driving into your funnel, and therefore your business will grow. If you like this video, drop a thumbs up, drop a comment, share it with someone that needs to see it, and as always, please be sure to subscribe and hit that bell notification, because that's my surname. And like I always say, it just makes me feel really good. And of course, go follow me over on Instagram at Mr. Gavin Bell or mrgavinbell.com. As always, have an amazing day, have an amazing week, have fun, be happy, and I'll see you in the next video.